Hey, what's going on? Chris Giles, Black Tie Media, coming at you with another tip. Today, we're going to be talking about audience. What's an audience? The audience is going to be we're targeting with your product or your service. So, what we have to do in the beginning, one of the things we like to do is we like to come up with some people call it an avatar, where we literally sit down and go, what am I selling? Who would be my perfect client? Let's say, for example, you're selling a diaper bag, right? The diaper bag is for a baby, but you're not selling it to a baby. That's not your audience. Your audience would be women between the ages of, say, 25 to 45 that have that either are pregnant or just had a baby within 3 to 6 months. But then you even want to narrow it down because you want to go, let's give her a name and let's say, hey, let's call her Sharon. Sharon is 28 years old. She lives in a suburb of Washington, D.C. She has one child now and dreams of having another. She's married. She's a stay at home mom. That's my ideal client, Sharon. So now that you've narrowed it down that far and you know that Sharon is your ideal client, then you can spread it out a little bit and go, okay, who is like Sharon? What kind of people does Sharon hang out with? Would she buy my product? Because that's the whole point. It's about buying your product or service. So then you kind of expand from there. So now that we have 28-year-old Sharon who's married and lives in the suburbs, all right, let's also look at people who are within that age range. So 25 to, again, 40, maybe 45, who live in suburban areas, who are, because we're trying to get them in the age group of they're having babies or are having babies now or in the family, they're married, so they're looking for this particular product. You have to narrow down your product or your service to who is going to actually buy it, not who uses it, who's going to buy it. A lot of times, even say like men's clothes aren't actually marketed it to men, they're marketed to women who will buy clothes for men. Like that is just how you have to get your thought processes in, is who is going to swipe their card or pay cash for the product or the service that I provide. I narrow it down, and then I put my product or services in front of that audience. Again, if you go back to the example of the baby bag, then I want to be in front of mommy groups. I want to be in front of baby and me classes, bloggers that talk about uh, being a mom and the life of being a mom or a wife. I want to get in front of those people because the people that follow them are going to be my ideal client. So you have to narrow it down, your audience, so that you can make sure that you are in front of them, showing them your product or your service, and that you can solve their problem. Hey, thanks for checking it out again. Chris Giles, Black Tie Media. I'll see you in the next tip.